Imagine reaching for your favorite tub of ice cream on a hot summer day, only to discover it was quietly pulled off shelves nationwide, not because of a new flavor change, but because it could kill you. This wasn't a rumor or a small slip-up. Behind closed doors, ice cream factories have faced contamination scandals so severe they shook entire companies, and yet hardly anyone talks about them. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to ManuFact, where we uncover the hidden disasters, billion-dollar mistakes, and factory secrets the world rarely sees. The incident. In 2015, one of America's most trusted ice cream brands was forced to recall every single product it made. This was no minor safety warning. People were dying. Hospitals in Kansas traced multiple listeria infections back to patients who had eaten ice cream. 3 people never made it out alive. Imagine the scale. Not just a few tubs, but every pint, every carton, every flavor across 23 states. Trucks recalled, freezers emptied, millions of products destroyed, factories shut down, an entire brand frozen in its tracks. And it wasn't just about bacteria. The real scandal. Executives allegedly knew about contamination risks months before the recall. Internal tests had already shown signs of listeria in machinery and drains, but the public wasn't told. Instead of pulling product immediately, the company tried to quietly manage it until people died. But here's the chilling part. Ice cream is supposed to be one of the safest foods. It's frozen, sealed, and eaten straight from the tub. So how on earth did a deadly bacteria survive in one of the coldest foods on Earth? Act 2. Factory Secrets. Inside an ice cream factory, everything looks pristine. Stainless steel pipes pump out milk and cream. Chocolate swirls down like rivers. Cookie chunks tumble into the mix. The tubs glide along conveyor belts before vanishing into massive blast freezers at -20 degrees. It looks like a place where nothing harmful could survive. But here's the truth. Listeria monocytogenes is built for survival. It doesn't just tolerate the cold, it thrives in it. Freezing doesn't kill it. It simply puts the bacteria into hibernation, waiting for the right moment to wake back up. Where does it hide? Damp factory drains, hard-to-reach gaskets, cracks in rubber seals, even inside the joints of stainless steel pipes. A tiny colony left behind during cleaning can seed the next batch, contaminating thousands of tubs in one shift. That's the hidden danger, an invisible enemy that hides in the very machines designed to make something safe. You can polish the surfaces shiny for an audit, but miss the underside of a drain cover, and listeria waits patiently for its chance. If you're finding this story eye-opening, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to spread these untold factory stories to more people. And if you think this was a one-off disaster, here's where the story takes an even darker turn. You'd think after the billion-dollar disaster, ice cream recalls would dominate the news forever. But here's the twist since then. Recalls have continued, often quietly, often unnoticed. 2019. A boutique craft brand recalled pints after discovering metal shavings from broken machinery inside the tubs. 2021. A New England dairy pulled products due to listeria contamination found during routine testing. 2023. A frozen dessert plant in Europe recalled thousands of cartons after a salmonella scare linked back to a supplier. Yet compared to baby formula shortages, peanut butter salmonella outbreaks, or chocolate contamination, ice cream stories rarely trend. They vanish almost as quickly as the ice cream melts. Why? Because ice cream isn't just food, it's comfort, nostalgia, childhood happiness in a tub. Brands know bad press would shatter that image, so they bury the headlines, spin the story, and move on. And consumers, they forgive faster than you'd think, the fallout. But the consequences don't vanish for everyone. For the workers inside these factories, the fallout is devastating. After the recall, thousands of employees were furloughed or laid off. Plants in Alabama and Oklahoma sat idle for months. Entire communities that depended on the factory's wages suddenly had no work. For the company, the costs went far beyond fines. Lawsuits from victims' families, lost supermarket contracts, and tens of millions spent on upgrading facilities. In total, the company lost more than $125 million in revenue in a single year. A recall that nearly destroyed a century-old brand. And yet the bigger lesson isn't just about one company. It's about our food system itself. If ice cream, something frozen, sealed, and trusted by families, can cause deadly outbreaks, what else might be slipping through the cracks in factories worldwide? Prevention and lessons? So, what's changed since? Ice cream plants today operate under some of the strictest hygiene controls in the food industry. Weekly environmental swabs of drains and pipes, equipment dismantled regularly for hidden cleanouts, high-pressure sanitation systems flushing every pipe, random product testing before anything leaves the factory, emergency recall drills simulating how to pull products within hours. Even the design of factories has changed. Many now separate wet and dry zones, redesign floor drains, and even use color-coded cleaning tools so contamination can't spread. Ice cream lines are considered among the hardest in food production to clean. The fats and sugars leave a sticky film that bacteria cling to. Unless cleaned perfectly, that residue becomes a breeding ground invisible to the naked eye. Factories now know it only takes one dirty drain to shut down an empire. So, the next time you scoop your favorite ice cream, remember, behind the sweetness lies a dark history of recalls that nobody talks about. A reminder that even the happiest foods can hide deadly secrets. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden story, subscribe to ManuFact for more untold disasters, recalls, and factory secrets that shape the products we trust every day. And let me know in the comments. Should we cover the chocolate plant chemical leak or the juice tank collapse next?